Hey team, this is your weekly coaching video for the week of October 23rd. It's an honor to be talking to you. It's an honor to lead this team. I thank God every day that I get to participate in this ministry with you. This is essential for the growth of these kids. What we're doing on Sundays is way beyond babysitting. It's way beyond childcare. I wish I could get rid of that word. We're laying the foundations for discipleship with these kids, and we're shaping what they see the gospel as they grow up. And I know that the truths that we're going through will echo in these kids' minds and their lives for eternity. I'm so proud of you. This week is going to be fun. We're continuing in the prophecy realm. We're talking about Christ as a baby when he was dedicated. This is such a cool story, and there's a couple nuggets of truth that we can get out of this that I really want to make sure come out of us when we're on the stage, and when we get into our small groups, that we really hit heavily on this concept that it wasn't just humbling that Christ was born as a baby, that God left heaven and came to earth to meet us there, to show us how much he loved us. It's also significant that he grew up as a baby too, that he was an infant, he was a toddler, he had his terrible 2s and terrible 3s and 4s and 5s. I mean, he was a first grader, even though they didn't have first grade apparently, but he was one of those. He was a teenager, he was a young adult. Like, he went through all these phases in order to completely fulfill the scriptures about him. But beyond that, what this really means for us is that when we talk to God, when we pray in the name of Christ, we know that we're talking to somebody who knows us. And he knows us not only because he created us, he knows us because he was one of us. And that changes the way that we pray. It changes the fact that I know when I'm talking to Jesus that he understands me. And that truth is totally graspable for these kids. And I want to see that happen. A couple notes that's important reminders that we're going to talk about a little bit on Sunday too, is at the end of the month again, on Sunday the 30th from 5 to 8, we're going to do the pumpkin carving pizza party at the church office. And again, I could use some help around 4 o'clock and some help maybe after it to clean up. It's going to be fun. I'm telling people to bring their own pumpkins and tools, and to invite guests. That's the big thing with the kids. Invite kids from school, neighbors, relatives, just to maybe be around some church people that maybe people that wouldn't normally come to church would come to a pumpkin party, and they can meet some people and find out that Christians maybe aren't so weird, even though some of us are. Also, this year, the Christmas service, the Christmas day falls on a Sunday. So what the church is trying to do is do a Christmas Eve service. And what we want to do is communicate the gospel in a new kind of artistic way by putting our 5-year-olds all the way up to 13-year-olds in an original kind of musical documentary dance play thing. It's a super cool idea, but what we really need to focus on for this Sunday is that the casting call and auditions are during second and third service, across across from Vibe, next to Epicenter, in those classrooms over there. They're going to be doing that in there. So a lot of the parents, we already know that they have a link to look to. There's some information going out about that. We're going to have some stuff on Sunday to hand out to people. But the important thing is just we get it out there, and we send the kids that want to be a part of that over there during second service and into third service. So that should do it. As always, again, I'm proud of you. I love you guys. I'll see you Sunday. Thanks for watching.